Still live on News Desk. Before we go to Parliament to get a minority press conference, let's go to Benso, where the Ishmael Yamson, an economist, is addressing the 40th anniversary of the Benso oil palm plantation. Of course, this is happening here in Accra in the Golden Tulip Hotel. Let's go there.
Commodities and consume rice, especially, then you are really compromising the future. But if you see what 6,000 hectares of oil palm can do and the transformation, and I'll encourage you, if you have time, to visit Bob. The children in the primary school, every year, I suppose about 80% or more go to the top senior high schools in this country, more than 80%. And it's in a village. So these days, people are applying to go there from all over the place. They're pretending to be living in Edum Basu. But I'm supposed to talk about the journey of Bob. And like every journey, there are bound to be mixed feelings. Sometimes excitement, other times a feeling of desperation and resignation. And Bob has had all those experiences. But what I want to do is to make 3 quick points, and then I will start with the journey. First, agriculture has been the single most fascination of all our governments since independence. Most spoken about, most written about, received enormous donor support, yet it has produced little impact in transforming Ghana and the lives of the farmers in the agriculture sector. And everybody who is old will know, every government that has come has talked about agriculture being the mainstay of our economy. Second, the critical importance of consistent strategic policy agenda and its execution to deliver clearly defined, measurable outcomes have been the weakest link in the chain of processes to deliver the agricultural revolution to catalyze Ghana's transformation. And I'll come to this later. Third, and sadly, and very sadly in recent years, agriculture has become a tool for winning elections. While the industry has declined and investors in the sector, particularly private investors, continue to lose appetite to invest. And with those 3 remarks, now let me start the journey. The Bob journey was born out of a specific government policy. That's where I said policy is key. The colonial government had blocked UAC from expanding its investments in plantation in the Gold Coast and Nigeria before independence, leading to the sale of UAC's only cocoa plantation and the very first plantation in Ghana called Sese. I don't know how many of you know about Sese plantation. You are all very young, except 1, 2. To the new government in 1962, so Nkrumah took over the Sese plantation and put it into the state farms. And in fact, it died quickly. But in 1973, the company found itself under pressure from the government, from the then government, under General Kutu Achapo, to establish and run new plantations. But according to D.K. Fieldhouse in his book, Merchant Capital and Economic Decolonization, the United Africa Company, 1929 to 1989, the government's objective was very simple: to reduce expenditure of foreign exchange on buying palm oil from Nigeria and elsewhere. Can you imagine? We had sold the raw materials, the planting materials, to Malaysia to start their plantations. And we were spending money to buy palm oil at that time, those days from Nigeria. Today, Nigeria too doesn't produce enough palm oil. So oil, that's what oil has done to them. USC was not keen at all on the proposal. And as recorded in the Special Committee Minutes of April 1975, the board of UAC International concluded that commercially, it was not such a proposal as would normally be put forward at all. But the special circumstances of being able to use blocked CDs for the investment and being allowed to remit an almost equal sum of money over a 5 to 7 year period made it a distinctly attractive proposition in the short term, provided it did not involve us in any kind of a fiasco which might harm our operation. So the policy was simple. Yamson said, look, you people have got dividends you cannot transfer. If you can divert those dividends into agriculture, I will allow you to transfer the same money over 7 to 10 years at a fixed exchange rate. So every company went to agriculture. Glamour had, if you were driving to Akosomo, you see Glamour farms on your left. Everybody went to agriculture. Even in your home, you could have a poultry farm, and if you have block dividends, you can transfer it. But that was specific policy. The negotiations lasted from early 1974 to December 1975. And that is interesting. Typical Ghana. It took 2 years after the policy had been put forward for it to become operational. The Benso Pailm plantation started in early 1976 with the first plantings in 1977.
So that was Ishmael Yamson. He's an economist, and he was speaking at the 40th anniversary of Bob.